Hello. So we are going to be subtracting mixed numbers. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this by using a fraction bar model. So let's start right away. We're going to go, let's go with 5 and 1/3, and we're going to subtract, let's do 1 and 2/3. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that my denominators are the same. That's good. That means we don't have to find the common denominator. When you're subtracting mixed numbers, make sure that you always work with the fraction first. Okay, so we're working with this 1/3 and 2/3 here. Now let's go ahead and create our fraction bar model so you can see what I'm talking about. I have 5 wholes and I have 1/3 here. So I'm going to represent those 5 wholes by these fantastic whole number bars that I'm drawing you. Just 4, and let's do one more, that's 5. So those are my 5 holes. I have a 5 hole here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole bars. I also got this 1/3 over here. I got to represent that here too. So let's draw another bar. We'll cut this one into thirds, and I have 1/3, so I'm just going to put a dot to show that we have that 1/3. That's it. So now we've modeled 5 and 1/3 in our bars over here. So if I was going to subtract these fractions, I would have to say 2 subtracted from 1 is not going to work, right? Whenever we subtract, the bigger number has to be on top. I actually need more thirds to subtract. I can't take these 2/3 from the 1/3, so I'm going to rename this 5 and 1/3. And the way I do that is I'm going to regroup. I'm going to take a whole number from here. That's going to become 4. That whole number has to go somewhere. So in the form of a fraction, it's going to look like 3/3. So I can add those together now. I took the whole number, 3/3 is the whole number, and I added it to the 1/3. So 1 plus 3 is going to give us 4. And our denominators don't change, so it's going to be 4. Oops, that's not a good 4. It's going to be 4/3. Okay, so now I've renamed it to 4 and 4/3. Well, this bar model still represents 5, so I have to change this last whole number to a third. 1, 2, 3. So now I have 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 holes and 4/3, which is 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Those are 4 holes, right? This is a third. This is a third. This is a third. This is a third. Those are my 4/3. So now I can take away 2/3. So take away 1/3, take away 2/3, and I'm left with 2/3. So I have 2/3 left. Not done, I still have to subtract this whole number, 1. So let's subtract whole number here. There we go. And I'm left with how many whole numbers? 1, 2, 3. 3 whole numbers. Here I have my fraction as an answer, as a mixed number. And I can double check to make sure that this cannot be simplified, which it cannot. And my final answer is 3 and 2/3.